Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jedi here, and well, in this video, welcome to another Olympus playthrough video. Not making any, not using the sound thing, because I gotta quickly make this video. Go home, check my stuff on Genshin, because I'm trying to get myself to AR. I think it's AR 23, so I can make my way to Leeway, because I've already freed Dvalit. So I'm just, going wandering around Mondstadt. Also, I saw the official announcement date on FGO's Facebook page. September 14th, we will be getting Guda Guda, the next Guda Guda event. I don't remember from 2 years ago who the welfare servant is, because that's the one thing about the Guda Guda event. I've liked the welfare servants in most cases. Some of the 5 stars have been hit or miss. First Guda Guda event, come on, you had Okita, okay, and the welfare was Oda Nobunaga, which is she's a pretty decent AoE archer, okay. Second event, I believe the welfare was Chi-Chi? No, not Chi-Chi. Cha-Cha. And by this time I'm thinking to myself, wait, Oda Nobunaga is voiced by Ryo Kokamiya, Honkai Captain's favorite tuna. I don't remember who the well. Let's take a look. We can take a look right here. Spirit Origin, Filter, Berserker. Right here, Cha-Cha. Her voice is done by Kana Asumi. Kana Asumi does the voice of, well, FGO's favorite little hacker, Bronya. Let's see here. Then of course, the third year it was I think Ryoma Sakamoto, and audio I think is also done by someone who voices a character in Honkai. Where is he? Yui Hori. I think, I'm not too sure. Not too sure, but I think someone in Honkai does the voice of does someone in Honkai. Anyway, and the was it last year? I can't remember if it was last year that we had probably my favorite welfare servant of all. Here we go. Sorry, it's just okay. Spirit Origin list. She was a Lancer. Oh no, oops. Lancer. There she is. Nago Kagetora, and her voice actress is Nana Mizuki. Nana Mizuki is probably, I think, the second oldest Castellana in Kalin, the oldest being Kevin. But I'm wondering who the welfare servant is going to be this time. It's not the Boy Nobu. He's actually going to be a what is it? Dang it. Okay. Okay, what do we got hunting quest wise? No, that was yesterday. Okay. Jeez, what am I trying to think here? But okay, going back on the 5 stars. Okito's the first one. Hijikawa's the second. Third one, I don't remember who it was. fourth, I believe, was... Wait. Was the third Avenger Noble? Not too sure about that, but I think Avenger Noble was either the third or fourth 5-star. But this year the 5-star is going to be Himiko. Like I said in the previous video, voiced by Yukari Tamura. I found out her first name. Teresa. So that means Teddy is coming to FGO&A. So, that all being said, let's go ahead and get back into Olympus, shall we? Alright. So last we left off, Aphrodite was having a talk with Beryl, and Demeter decided to go all nature's wrath on the city. All right, well, let's find out what else is happening here. Okay, now of course, class formation and restricted and limited. So that means I'm probably gonna be using only. Oh boy. Yeah. Let's go to the event here. She has to be in the front lineup. All right. Let's do this. Oh God, I gotta change those. I forgot to change that. How sad. How tragic. Death is so sorrowful. Endings are such misery. However, as long as I have my authority, death will be but a memory, and no life on Olympus will ever truly end. Sorry, I gotta... someone's running a deal where you can get any size iced coffee for $1. And yet, I still can't help but feel this is terribly sad. Raising South District. Ooh, dang. Yep. Ooh, wow. Even as they ran about in confusion and distress, the people of the city continued to pray. No, don't bother praying. You're already gonna be dead. Oh, Lady Demeter, Lady Demeter, Lady Demeter! Please forgive us. Please have mercy. Please, please, please return my lost arm. Please, my child's crushed to death. Please spare us. How can this be happening again so soon? Please spare us. Please give us ambrosia. Quickly. But the cries fall on deaf ears. Their prayers are remaining unanswered. The situation above ground is sheer chaos. None of the people in town are even looking our way. I have a visual on the target. Demeter is approximately 2,000 meters away. And as luck would have it, it's her big metal ass that's facing us. Let's go do what we have. Let's go do what we can while we have the chance. Right. Fofo. Given that the tree of Demeter is deeply connected to a given Lostbelt's king, logically speaking, the only god-hour operation God Destroyer would need to concern itself is the Zeus. One can even go as far as to call whittling down the enemy's fighting forces completely meaningless. However, well, there are certainly some heroic spirits, especially those from times of war or who ruled large countries, who are able to ignore the screams of innocent bystanders. No doubt they are used to having little concern for human lives, thrown away like so much refuse. But to that I say this. If throwing lives away what makes one a hero is being able to kill a mark of a champion? Yes, I suppose heroes may need to be callous at times, but it's not a callousness that makes them heroes in my book. If just killing and never doing any good was all it took to be a hero, then there would be no distinction between heroes and killers whatsoever. No, it is overcoming adversity, breaking through the dark of night, and saving, not taking, lives that makes one a hero. If a true hero is forced to take one life, it is only in order to save another, even if that other is their own. So, my fellow compatriots, if you, like us, are enraged by the destruction you see before you, then rest assured there is a way to defeat the one causing it. While we may have left battle ourselves before it was complete, the collaborator has since completed our secret weapon, one which gives us more than even odds victory. Thank you for sharing your opinion. However, it did strike me as a long-winded for an impassioned mid-mission speech. Oh? Wouldn't you say that's the pot calling the kettle black? I can't say I expected this AI to come up with a timer function. The person I went to the trouble of making that speech, good Chaldeans, was to verify your feelings on the subject. What happens next is up to you. So, Sloria, what will you do? I'm going to stop that god. Right. Fool! Ah, you got out again, fool. Please, get back in the storage space. Status report. Sun Lake Hero Spirit Cannon activated. 400 seconds until we can fire it. Commencing Operation God Destroyer 1. Demeter maneuver. Good luck, everyone. Approximately 30 minutes ago, God Destroyer Alliance Base Olympus underground. Operation God Destroyer? What's that? This is what it sounds like. It's the name for the strategies we came up with to take down each of the gods. They've been the God Destroyer Alliance's goal for a long time. Hell, they're the whole reason for our alliance exists. And luckily, Tessa's group made a ton of headway on them. Unfortunately, failed in our attempt, so now we'd like you to pick up where we left off. Please help us. I'm sure Mahatma had a hand in bringing you here. These spirit organs of ours may not know you, but you have fought alongside other versions of us before, right? I remember you. We met back in America. We fought both against and alongside each other. I'm sure we will all fight to the very best of your ability. And knowing you, I can promise you this. It still won't be easy. I don't remember where I met Helena, but I think I remember meeting Tesla in London. Which is why we have this. Senpai, that mechanism. Oh? It's one of those nanomachine devices. Right, externally it appears to be very similar to the ones we saw in Atlantis. This is the original model, so I'm sure it's a cut above what you saw in terms of effectiveness and precision. After all, Chironomia never degrade while they're near the Chronos Crown, the symbol of the king of the gods. I'm guessing the Chronos Crown is that giant mechanical thing above the great shrine. That's right. It used to belong to Cronus, back before the first Machia. So that's what keeps the authority nanomachines in good working order, huh? Sounds like extra divine providence. Fool. Whoa there, careful, foe. You don't want to get too close. Unless you want that adorable fluffy body of yours to start swelling like some kind of muscle balloon. Fool. Cow. These Theos Chironomia contain the authority of both Athena and Ares, the two gods of war. They're very pure nanomachines that are easily only given to the royal guard stationed in the Great Shrine. They should be a huge help in combat, at least until their effects wear off. Anyway, they're one of the more powerful weapons we got with the collaborators' help. Normal heroic spirits can't hold a candle to the gods, so you need these to power up your spirit origins. Who the frick is this collaborator? Ares Kilormia. Back in Atlantis, we heard these were long gone. I see. Well, don't worry, that's not the case here. They don't exactly grow on trees, but rest assured. We do have high purity Kilormia come from all the 12 Olympians here. Usually, they will reject human base or spirit origins. But fortunately, we know how to adjust them to work on you. So we're basically getting a free power-up, huh? This is great. It's like Buddha himself has come to drag us out of hell. Those of us who live by the sword aren't picky about using whatever gives us an edge. At least not if you live by my Nippon Ichiryu. Niten Ichiryu. Granted, I'm sure there are also regular heroic spirits capable of cutting down gods. But never mind those for now. I'd like to use them too, if you don't mind, under the current circumstances. I also agree that we can't be picky about how we even the odds. Is this okay with you, Master? You bet. So be careful and don't overdo it, okay? Thank you, Senpai. Don't worry. If I feel anything's wrong with my vitals, I'll let you know right away. That said, I think I'll be just fine. I saw what it was like for everyone else to fight with Kilormia back in Atlantis. Now it's my turn. Alright. If you'll stand over there, Masha Musashi, I'll begin the Kilormia injection and bonding procedure. And while you're doing that, I'll go over exactly what Demeter is. Here's a video feed of what's taking place above ground right now. This is Demeter, goddess of the land, aka Demeter, interstellar voyage supply and production ship. She provides the Olympus interstellar fleet with the supplies they need, and on Earth, she provides people with infinite resources. She's said to be the god who inherited the most from Gaia, one of the original prototype ships. She possesses authority over the harvest. In other words, production and regeneration. While her power does consume a fair amount of magical energy, she rarely has to worry about running out of tanks. Thanks to the connection she, along with the other gods, have to the god-made leyline Olympus Crystal Mountain range. Theoretically, she can regenerate from any amount of damage, making it impossible to destroy her. And if that wasn't bad enough, she also possesses Scream Eleusis, a destructive authority that breaks down old and dead organic matter into reusable resources. Between infinite regenerating defense and massive destructive attacks, she's a very powerful opponent. There's no way you can hope to defeat her in a normal battle. I see. Yes, that's certainly about what I expect when going up against one of the 12 Olympians. What about that oral dissonance you two used yesterday? It's supposed to be a good job at cutting the gods off from their magical energy resources. That is one of the Alliance's trump cards, but it's not one we can use freely. Plus, it takes a while to charge magical energy, so it's still out of commission right now. How convenient. Not to mention that the real thing is somewhere else right now. Sorry. I suppose I should have expected it wouldn't be that easy. However, we've been developing a secret weapon on the sly. A 7-link heroic spirit cannon. With it, we have a non-zero chance of actually slaying the gods. The 7-link heroic spirit cannon? Unfortunately, it wasn't ready when Tesla's group was still here, but it's ready now. With the Hero Spirit Cannon complete, we can finally fight back without having to cower in the fear of gods. 7-link Hero Spirit Cannon. I'm not typically one to get excited about weaponry, but there is something about that name that gets my heart dancing. 7-link Hero Cannon. Yes, the gods may have defeated us, but our loss was not in vain. Our path to victory is viable. We simply weren't able to make it. We weren't able to take it. But now our corpses have paved the way. The path forward is clear. So go and be victorious! Okay, thanks guys. Now let me take it from here. Or we'll be here all day. Alright, so the 7-link Hero Expanded Cannon is basically a giant Super Mahatma Cannon. It's a type of mystic code that all 7 of us heroic spirits pool our magical energy into making. You can even call it a magecraft weapon of sorts. It uses Koromia from the Olympian gods, who were in the coexistence faction and were defeated during the last Machia. Hades, god of the underworld, Apollo, god of the sun, Ares, god of war, and Hephaestus, god of the forge, all sent us along with the collaborator, designed to fire a pretty powerful projectile. It should be able to expose a mechanical god's divine core with a direct hit, which will open it up to further attack. This can work. I'm sure of it. Now let's get down to how exactly we're going to pull this off. Our target is Demeter, a mechanical god destroying Olympia's South District, advancing as we speak. It looks like she's digging deep down into the ground, which means it's only a matter of time until she also destroys his base. So we've got to fire this Heroic Spirit Cannon before she can get the chance. According to our calculations, these are the 4 positions in which the cannon can inflict the most damage. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Delta. Our job is to lure Demeter in one of these positions and score a direct hit on her with a Heroic Spirit Cannon, after which we just bail on her. This is our surest path to victory right now. Be careful. The Heroic Spirit Cannon can technically be complete now, but it can still be fired once. If it misses, you'll be in big trouble. Chromium injection and bonding process complete. Vitals all look good. I'm all set too. This is amazing. I can feel the energy welling up inside me, magical and otherwise. As for the stuff for the cannon, we were listening along too, and I think we got the gist. Basically, we hit this goddess ship thing with a special cannon, and then it'll be time to cut her down to size. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's all go make it happen. Are you with me, Solaria? Let's do it. Operation God Destroyer, begin. Right, Master. Fool! There's just one last thing you should be aware of. We don't have time to get into the details now, but just be careful about what you say up on the surface. Down here you can say whatever you want, but up there, make sure not to mention our base or our names. I don't really get it, but got it. All set? Great. Now let's get this operation started. I have visual on the target. Demeter is making her way through the South District, moving from the northern area to the southern. She's laying waste to everything in her path. She's going to destroy this entire region unless we stop her. That's probably her game plan. If she doesn't find us here in the south, she'll keep destroying all the other districts one by one until she does. I'll say this about that plan. It's a pretty solid approach to killing us all, no matter where we might be hiding. Case in point, the Alliance base is right in the southern tip's underground infrastructure. These guys don't do anything by halves, that's for sure. If nothing else, I'll give them points for style. Last time, Demeter stopped her assault after she killed all the other spirits on the ground. But this time, we don't know what her ultimate objective is. For all we know, she might really destroy the entire city. Either way, we're not going to take this lying down. No way in hell I'm going to let this god destroy the city or wipe out our base. What's the latest status on the 7-link Kiro Spear cannon? It's all set up on the rooftop of a disguised skyscraper in the middle of South District. We're aiming it at Point Alpha as we speak. Find a way to lure Demeter there. We'll open fire as soon as we have her in our sights. Fool! Please get back to the storage space, foe. Let me go over this one more time. Demeter's not acting alone. She's been accompanied by a number of escorts located directly beneath her. Specifically, it's a swarm of destructive machines and steel demonic beasts. You should be able to draw Demeter's attention by finding these escorts and destroying them one at a time. Olympus tells us that Demeter relies exclusively on her overwhelmingly powerful allies in combat. So she has no understanding of strategy or tactics as applied to battle. So the plan is to hit the nearby enemies hard, draw Demeter's attention, and lead her to Point Alpha. Fascinating, yet yes, most fascinating indeed. It seems Phase 1 of this anti-machine god strategy can best be described as, we don't know until we try. Phones? Where did that come from? I'm shocked too, Senpai. I can't recall Sherlock Holmes ever been saying something so cavalier before. It almost sounds like to me like he was just, well, saying something for the hell of it. I assure you, Miss Carolite, I was being quite sincere. Does he usually say that kind of stuff, or was he hitting that pipe of his when we weren't looking? No, I do very much enjoy a good pipe. I'm quite sober at the moment, nor might anyone else disguise at me. Now, more importantly, I'm sensing a number of magical energy signals not too far from us. Am I the only one? You're right. There's a group of Demeter's escorts. They appear to be about 200 meters away. And Demeter herself is 2,200 meters past them. We're close enough to begin the operation. Foe. So, Solario, what's your next move? Musashi, get ready for battle. Understood. Prelim time, huh? Fine by me. Very well. Let us begin Phase 2 of this anti-machine god strategy. The only move we can make. And here we go into battle. So I'm guessing these next few arrows are probably going to be luring Demeter to that one point. What? What was that? Oh, she's got guts and Athena. Oh, okay. Although I don't think the guts is part of the Athena killer on me. Okay. Alright, so let's just okay, got an idea. Wait, hold up. Do this. Okay. got one beast going down. Yep, done. Okay. Wait, what was that void? Sure hit, crit up, crit start drop rate up. Okay, cool. Alright. Actually, let me activate this right here. Oh, no, that right there. Alright. Okay. Could I have... Ah, crud. Alright. Let's see here. No, not that. So this should be taking in, I think, 2 or 3 hits. Ow. Okay, this is not going good. Ouch. Oh, it's that time. Here we go. Okay, use that. Basically, I'm using up that nullified buff effect, so I can use that. Use her in P. Oh, this thing's so freaking done. those things anyway? Oh, Divine Leyline Spiritron. Okay. So I'm so used to saying divine key after the word key after divine, so. Alright, so the next one we're okay, okay, got a couple more sync quartz and ley line stone. Okay. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this one. We're gonna be doing the battle in the next one. Until then, this is Lil Chaz saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves. Oh, cool. Jimmy will go take a look at that.